Okay, that's a pretty good hand, I think. I'll keep that. If I had real guts, I might be able to do it even right now, but I'm gonna wait because with that's actually a pretty big difference. I'm gonna try it right now because with the Lion's Eye and Windfall combo and Yawgmoth's Will and all sorts of stuff, I've got some pretty good. Although I wouldn't be able to use Will and the Diamond and the Windfall. Still. 3, 4, 6. No, I'll wait. I'll wait another turn. I feel more comfortable with a bit more something. Another land. Well, I can afford to wait another turn here. He's got 6 damage on the table and isn't likely to get more than about another 4 like that. Oh. That was close. Okay, so I gotta try it now, regardless of what I think my chances are, although I think my chances are actually not too bad at all. Okay, very nice. Oh yeah, I got a couple more in red from that tapping the Badlands, so that's nice. Okay, I'll play this. And remember, these are old rules, where you die being negative life, at least until the end of the phase. Okay, so he's got a Keldon Warlord in hand. Not that that will help him. You don't have to tap your mana like that right away, just that any of these ones where there isn't a choice, I just tap them right away in this style because I find it easier to keep track of them. I got quite a bit of mana, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to regrowth Ancestor Recall. Some more cards. Right now I've got lots of, now I got here. I might have to get in the diamond for when the time is right for that. Okay, the bargain might be a poor card to have in this deck actually. We'll see how it goes. If I don't make it on this run, I think I can replace the bargain. Okay. So now at this point, And it'll have to be either will time or will. So I'll use Yagma's will, I think. Now, the major question will be, do I want to respond to it with the diamond? I don't care about the land, I don't care about the bargain. How much do I care about the time twister? Because there's a bug where if Yagma's will is on the stack, it'll exile the time twister, so I want to be darn sure I don't need it. So I think I'll not use the diamond yet. Now I think I've got way more than enough storm at this point. Yeah, so all I have to do is find a tendril. So let's see, there's no tutors yet. Okay. So I can play the Manamorphose. Oh, right. There's a bug where it'll, if it's in the graveyard like that, it'll only cast it on this one. Okay, then I'll cast the Ancestral. I could cast the probe. If it's, I think the engine won't let me cast it with the 2 life. Let's see. I don't really care either way. No, it's making me do it with the mana. That's okay though. I got lots of mana. I need a tutor. Oh, a will. Okay, well even better. Yeah, but I need a tutor or tendrils itself. I'll cast the meditate. Okay, so there's a tutor. So I could get a bunch more damage. But the easiest thing is just to grab the tutor and just win right now. If you wanted to have fun with it, you could keep going for quite a while here. So that's game 1. Yeah, okay, we'll keep that. And if you had real guts, you could try to do it right now, but might as well wait a few turns if I've got time. Ooh, actually that hurt. That wasn't nice. Must be the goblin deck. Or maybe it's not the goblin deck. No, it's the other one that has wasteland. Yeah, that was really mean. Okay, I'm gonna throw away son of a gun. Throw away the vault. Now this guy, I think this guy's got lodestone golem. I don't remember for sure. So it might be a good idea if I try to win before that comes out. I can't remember for sure if it has lodestone golem or not though. I'm gonna go for it right now. I've got the mana morphos so I can get black mana and then dark rituals to get a bunch more. So I get a black for sure for my mana. I think I'm gonna make the other one a blue. Actually, I'm going to count my storm count here. This might be almost good enough. What's my storm count at? 6. Not quite enough yet. Let's cast this. I could respond with the diamond, but I'm going to wait on that. Okay, there's the tendrils. Ooh, and will and every. Oh, okay, well this is easy now. This is really easy. How many are we at? I just don't want to waste as much time as 7. Well, this is dead easy now. Wait, enough, or do I need one more? 10. Okay. Okay. Okay, so he's got 6 damage in the deal there. most he's likely to get is another 4 or so. So he might have Draw in Honor of the Pure Crusade or something like that, or whatever that, the Kithkin Lord that looks like Yoda. I can't remember what its name is right now. Any event, it means unless I want to, all it would do is take a land with this figure. So I'd better try right now. Land, Sen, that's what it's called. Or, whatever, I don't know, in any of it, there's about half the deck that would be a direct threat. Okay, so we are at 4. Okay, I could tinker for Lotus, regrowth Lotus. I'm just screwing a little bit to get some storm count. Okay, what are we up to now? 7. Okay, I guess I can just tutor for Yagma's Will. That should be enough to do it. Besides Tendrils itself, the most likely tutoring targets usually seem to be either Yagma's Will or Black Lotus. Then I'll sacrifice the petal as well, because then I can replay that when I cast Will. Okay, that should be enough. 12, yep. I could get more, but why? That looks pretty nice. Can I even do it right now? 5, 7. No. Not with the luck. If I were to try it right now, I would want to Grim Tutor for a massive draw spell. Ooh, if I'd used the probe, I would have got that. That would have counted. Honestly, I bet you I could do it right now. I'm gonna go for it. The thing I'm going to be tutoring for is Yagma's will. Okay, so that's his hand. So he's got nothing that he can use against me. Oh, there was a probe in here. Interesting. I wonder why it won't let me cast a probe out of the graveyard. Huh. Okay, so I've got 5 mana. So what would be the best thing to go for? Should I Grim Tutor for anything, or should I just straight Windfall? See if they'll let me use that probe. No? Okay, that didn't work. I'm going to use the Windfall. If I had another 1 or 2 points of mana, I'd probably Grim Tutor for, something else. But, okay. Not sure why. For some reason, I left that Grim Tutor in my hand. I'm not going to need it. But if you ever get something like that where you can abuse a bug, you might as well go for it. But I won't use it unless I have to. Yeah, it just doesn't want me to use that probe in there. Okay, whatever, I don't really care what's in sand. Okay, now, at this point, in response to that probe, I'm going to use my diamond, because I don't think I'll ever get to use those other cards. Okay. So that ritual was pretty good, although I don't think I even needed the ritual, because I think I could just Grim Tutor for tendrils on the spot, and I would have had just enough mana to do it. Assuming that my storm count is good enough. And that's the tendrils that, or I mean the Grim Tutor that it gave me that it shouldn't have was one of the ones I discarded anyway, so not only did I not need it, but whatever, anyway. Let's talk more kill. So that was, I think, the fastest one. That was a turn 2 kill. And what's here? That's a little short in mana. Or short in everything. I'm gonna mulligan it. Oh, that's hideous. Should have kept first. I'll keep that. I don't want to go down too many cards. Yeah, first would have been better. Thought I was clever. But turned out I was being stupid. And this guy, I think, has force of will. One unfortunate thing about those probes is I'll know if he's got it. I don't actually have one right now. Don't really have a lot in the mana source end right now either. Probably never going to get to cast that. Okay, down to less. Unless I was really feeling lucky. I have to try and win right now. I don't really like chances though. That tutor did help quite a bit though. Oh, that's the one I wanted to tinker for. Oh no. Man, you know that 50 to 1 and I drew the worst possible thing. Oh, okay. Well, nothing to be done for it now. I could tinker for Black Lotus, but I think, or tutor for Black Lotus even. But I think I'm gonna. Maybe I should tutor for Black Lotus. Yeah, I will. Or maybe even the diamond. I'll tutor for the Lotus though. Okay, okay, that was fairly nice. Because I'm, like I was saying in the forum, cards and mana are two things you got to worry about. In this game, I'm really hurting on the mana front. So I match every point of mana very carefully. Okay. I can either meditate or windfall. Tinker would be a foolish play. Meditate could draw me 6 cards. I mean, sorry, windfall would draw me 6. But I'd lose these. Meditate would only drop me 4, but I could keep those. But I don't really care about any of those, so I'm going to cast Windfall. I'm gonna laugh if it discards the Force of Will right now. Well, it's discarding. Oh, it discarded 2 dazes though. It could have cast 2 days and screwed me. Okay, so it's got a Force of Will. That's bad. If I'm lucky, it'll make a mistake though. Okay, what's my storm count? Is it past 10? I think so. 12. Okay, so all I got to do is get the tendrils and actually cast it. Now, if I only had one more mana, well, sadly I don't. So I don't think it'll counter Manamorphose will cast that. Try to open up as many possibilities there as I can. Okay. I'd really like to Grim Tutor for Yawgmoth's Will. That would win, but I don't want to see it counter that. I don't know if it would be smart enough to counter it, though. What else could I get? Grim Tutor for Lion's Eye Diamond. Play it, and then activate it in response to something else. I'm going to play the recall. See if it counters that. If it does, I'll have to tutor for probably a blue mana source. And we'll see if it lets it resolve. It's thinking. Okay, let it resolve. Oh! Game, set, match right there. Because I've got 14 and it can only counter one storm copy. So 13, that's enough. That was really lucky. It should play that Force of Will on the Windfall. If it had played it on the Windfall, I would have lost. Or I mean, not the Force of Will, but it had 2 days, and I had only 1 mana at the time. So it could have human would have beat me that time. What do we got here? That's pretty sweet. Any hand with a Black Lotus is a good hand. Well, just about. I might even be able to try it almost right now, but I've got a few turns, so I'll wait and see what I get. But if I had to, I would be reasonably confident. I'd say at least this is at least 50-50 chance. Seven, eight. Yeah, like this hand can do it. Like I said, I might have been able to do it last turn even. I think I actually could have. Because if I can do it without that bad lens, I could have done it last turn. See, that would have drawn the bad lens, so I wouldn't have the pedal yet. But so this nets me 1 mana and 2 storm. Now, how much storm have I got? 7, okay. So what I'll do now is go find my another one of my favorite cards, Yawgmoth's Will. That's actually the nice thing about Tendrils is almost every card in the deck is one of my favorite cards. So I'll pick up Yawgmoth's Will. So, I mean, this is just too easy. So yeah, it would have been maybe kind of tricky to have done it the turn before. But all I have to do now is take 10 rolls and win. Game 7 is next. Not great, but it'll do. Not bad. I mean, it's not a bad hand. I want to tinker for memory jar just once. It just isn't letting me get that. So now this one, I'm short on mana. Okay, that's good. So that's 2, 4, 6. Problem is I can't. I'll wait. I got time. This would actually be better if I didn't have the tendrils in hand, because then I could use the memory jar without removing it. I do have a burning wish in here, so I could get another tendrils if something happened to that. But not exactly the number one choice. 6. Can you do another 7 damage? I don't think so. I'm gonna drop the jar, I guess. Well, he could do 7 if he was the Lavamancer. I'm not sure if he's got 2 cards in there or not, though. Oh! Oh, jeez. Okay, well, well, I had the Crypt in there for more mana, but otherwise this is actually fairly similar. I really would have liked the Mana Crypt. So if you're playing real tendrils, I could have put a bunch of that stuff out. Or not real, not playing in challenge mode. So now I have to try and win next turn, despite the fact that I don't have a lot of mana here. So, okay, that's a good thing to draw, mana. So whatever, stuff that doesn't matter, okay. Oh, that's an interesting draw, okay. Well, cantrip that and we'll make sure to use the red. So I need to keep that for draw now. Let's pick a red and we'll pick, give me another blue, I'm not sure. Okay. I could have maybe picked black for the contract, but I've got lots of draw. I don't need to use the contract if I need to draw, which I do need to do, but okay, I'll draw with recall first. 1 less card, but it saves 2 mana. Okay. I think I'll take probably a black and a red, I think would be the best. Make sure I can cast the wheel. And enough blue cards go on the wayside that I don't think I'll need any more blue mana for a while. Okay, mana vault. Play it with black. Okay, we'll play the meditate first, because that way I want to keep black open for dark rituals and tutors and things like that. And I don't think I want to discard my hand yet with Wheel of Fortune, so that leaves meditate. Okay, tutor is good. Mox is good. Pillow is good. Okay. So I can tutor for Yawgmoth's Will and I think win. I have to count my mana, but I think I'm gonna have to do that. So I think I've got the Black Lotus and things like that in the graveyard. So if I don't, I can always tinker and get some Black Lotus. I'm pretty sure I used it already though. I know Tendrils is in the graveyard, but that's okay. Oh no, I didn't put in... Okay, so Black Lotus isn't in the graveyard. So what I'll do is tinker for it. And I'll sacrifice the vault. I can replay the vault when I use Yawgmoth's Will. See, I've won this game, and it'll take a little more time to prove that point, but the game is won. And if Tendrils wasn't in the graveyard, I could just take Tendrils and win with it. But since it is in the graveyard and I don't have a second copy, which some people do, but I don't, and then I have to, and I don't have enough to take Burning Wish. So we'll do it this way. I'll maybe check the counters on this. I think there's way more than 10. Come on. Not accepting donations to upgrade this computer. Yeah, that looks like a few more than 10. I could get way more damage if I wanted to. Wasted enough time here. Game 8. Okay. Not having a... Uh-oh, what did it take? Took Time Twister, okay. See, I wouldn't have taken Time Twister. If I were it, I would have taken... maybe the Recall. I'm not sure what I would have taken. It would have been a hard choice, but I wouldn't have taken the Time Twister. Now this deck I think has Counterspell, but I don't think it has Force of Will or Daze. 12. Okay, if I were to play a Skion, I'd be okay. Okay, that's a good thing to have. It's a tough call, but I'm going to discard the Meditate, just because, mostly because of the mana cost. I'm not going to have a lot of mana when I have to do this. Maybe should have tried that when he wasn't tapped, when he was tapped out, but let's get Cryptic Command too, I think. So I'm kind of hoping he taps out to do something. No, he didn't. Okay, let's find out what he's got. Okay, he has one Cryptic Command. Well, that's interesting. He didn't play the Bitter Blossom. He kept it open for Cryptic Command. Very good. I'm impressed. I'm probably fucked because of that, but I'm impressed. So I think the biggest question now here is, do I want to respond to Grim Tutor with the diamond? And the answer to that is, I think gonna be, well, let's see if he counters it first. If he counters it, I've lost. If he lets it go, I think I can get Yawgmoth's Will him in. Okay, he let it go. Yeah, I think I take Yawgmoth's Will and win. Although he could counter that. I wasn't thinking of that. Oh, let's see, he hasn't played it yet. If he'd counter that, I would have lost, so I don't think he's going to counter this. It's too weird, he doesn't know what it does. Human, of course, would have killed that. Done. But, now my hand is empty, so I might as well use the diamond right now. So what's my storm count at? I think I can just take the will and win. Or not take the will, tutor for the win. Depends, he could counter the Grim Tutor. So I'm gonna have to play it as if he knows what he's doing. I already know what he's got, but whatever, it hasn't changed. Okay, so there's some more mana. Okay, so now I've got enough that even if he counters... Oh, I don't have two Grim Tutors, though. I thought I had two Grim Tutors for some reason. Okay, so I'll start by playing some of this card draw. I don't know what he's waiting for with that cryptic command, but... I've got enough resources now that as long as I don't do something stupid, I can play around it. Okay, now I can either wish or tutor for tendrils, and he can't counter both. I'll play Burning Wish. I haven't played that the entire run. Okay, so Burning Wish for a tendrils. And goodbye. So 9, I think this one's a mirror match. That should be extremely easy to win. So I mean, I've basically done it now. Like, you know, I can even keep something stupid like that. Like, I'll keep this. I'll prove it doesn't. Keep that red hand and still beat it because he's gonna know how to play. I was gonna save time by winning. Oh well. I wasn't paying attention at there. How did it cast Meditate with 2 mana? I wasn't paying attention. It has something else and I wasn't really... I didn't look. So I got that sort of right. But not quite. Oh, I played a Dark Ritual to cast Meditate. Okay. That's the part I was missing. Oh, at least somebody gets a tinker from my chart. Hmm. Um... I threw away all my cards. I was kind of silly. I was thinking I could have gone last turn, but... I'm gonna laugh. That's it, Grim Tutor from Muxborough. So I just need one piece of draw. Then I'm not willing to risk that either Manamorphose or the probe will give me what I need. Interesting. I'm surprised it even knows to cast that. I wonder if it'll actually use it. No. Did it have anything I could use it on? Oh yeah. It probably could have won. Burning Wish. Well, I can use that. So I think it's time. Maybe a slightly higher spell count this time. Okay, that was nice. I wonder what set that's from. I've never seen that Dark Ritual before. I've never seen that one either. Actually, no, that's Saga, I think. I think that was Urga's Saga. That one was it Ice Age or Mirage? No, it was Ice Age. Mirage is similar. It's also got a guy in a red suit, I think. And given the mana that's available, then I think regrowth to my graveyard, I'm going to take 2 blues. No, it wasn't my graveyard. No, that's okay. So I'll cast the Burning Wish for... Well, I could cast for Yagma as well. That's a bit... kind of cheating because I shouldn't be able to do that, but... Because it's a restricted card. Oh, what the hell, right? I'm just trying to think if there's anything that's a better choice. Because I can't actually... There isn't actually a tutor there. Well, there's no question to play the will. There's no question I could play. You should play the diamond in response to it. I'm just not sure which is the best choice at this point. Wonder if Living Wish for something would work. Is there any creature could kill him with on the spot? It'd have to be something with haste. And it would have to be awfully big, because I don't think so. Well, obviously wouldn't work in real life, but I'll grab the will. But see, the reason I was nervous about this is because I can play a bunch of, I mean, my chances are like about 98%, but it's not guaranteed this will, um, this will work. It's almost guaranteed, but it's not a perfect chance. And I couldn't think of a card that would have been. I think the storm count's high enough. I just have to actually get my tendrils, because see, I don't have a guaranteed way of getting it, but I have a heck of a lot of cards. And as long as I get a tutor or the tendrils or something, you know, all that, I'm okay. Okay, there's a tutor. When did that get reprinted? Must have been a special one. Pretty sure that's on the reserved list. Should be if it isn't. Well, actually, I shouldn't say that because I think the reserved is too. So there we go, finished.